Today, I'm going to be showing you guys the top 20 rat spots on World's Edge. For our first spot, it's going to be at Harvester. This spot is only accessible as Valk or Pathfinder. Just go into the lava as it boosts you up and look for the window. Use your Valk boost or Pathfinder's grapple and sit on the ledge. This makes it so you can't be shot at from any angle and it will give you some free RP. This next easy rat spot is near Lava Fissure. Under the platforms, you're able to see some beams. You can get into this spot easily as Valk, but other mobility legends such as Pathfinder or Horizon allows you to get into it as well. You can also jump over this little ledge for an even better hiding spot. This spot was also recently used by Hackis in the ALGS finals, which just goes to show how good this spot is. Fun fact about this next spot is that it's actually banned to use in the ALGS. You're going to take this jump tower right between Survey Camp and Skyhook. If you land on this one section of the mountain, it doesn't give you the out of bounds sign. You're able to camp up here out of sight for as long as you need. For our fourth spot, this one is extremely easy to get to. It's accessible as any mobility legend, but shown here as Valk. It's right outside the tunnel by Harvester and Landslide on the north side of this tiny little mountain. It's quick and simple to get to and a good hiding spot from enemies. For our fifth spot, it's going to be in some of the generic buildings around the map. They're accessible as any legend and you'll be able to catch your enemies off guard. All you have to do is climb up into the spot and get some free and easy kills. The sixth rat spot for this video is going to be in Sorting Factory. It's right on these pipes and you can get here as any mobility legend, shown here as Pathfinder. A quick and simple spot to hide or kill enemies from. For our seventh spot, it's going to be at the Epicenter. It's accessible as any legend and all you have to do is get to the top and jump into this tiny hole in the ice. Players rarely look up here, which is why it's such a great spot to hide in. Coming in at number 8 is a great spot between Landslide and Countdown. It's accessible as any mobility legend, shown here as Horizon, and there's an extremely low chance of being spotted by enemies. For our ninth spot, it's right by Thermal Station and staging by this mountain. You can get here as any legend just by climbing up the mountain. You'll never be spotted by an enemy and is such an OP spot to play in. Coming in at our number 10 spot is going to be right in the middle of Thermal Station. Now technically, you can get up here as any legend, but easiest with Horizon and other mobility legends. All you have to do is climb up onto this ledge and you're out of sight from enemies. And for number 11, it's going to be two quick spots at Fragment East and West. For the first one, it's accessible as any legend, but easiest with mobility legends. If you need a spot to quickly hide and heal up after a fight, you can just get on top of this little building and you're hidden, unless there's people over at the bridge. And for the second one, over at Fragment West, it's only accessible as a mobility legend and you can land on top of these pipes. It's a perfect rat spot to hide from enemies. For spot number 12, this one is by far my favorite. Shown right here around the middle of the map, you can get on the ledge of the mountain without the out of bounds sign. You can get to it as most mobility legends, and if you get spotted while in this spot, honestly, they deserve the kill. Also, if you jump down and go to the building on the left, you can jump up into this little rat spot where they most likely won't notice you. Coming in at number 13 is going to be another spot at Lava Fissure. Underneath, at the little donut, you can actually fly up into the outer ring and it is extremely difficult to be shot at. This is definitely one of my favorite spots throughout this video. For number 14, this rat spot is to the west of the Epicenter. It's accessible as any mobility legend and you're able to see such an open range. It is an easy spot to hide from or spot out enemies. Coming in at number 15 is going to be a spot southwest of the geyser. This spot is super overpowered. It's accessible as most mobility legends, shown here as Valk. It's extremely hard to get killed from, which is why it's one of the best rat spots on this list. Number 16 on this list is going to be a quick and simple one. Right outside staging, shown here on the map, you can boost yourself up here as any mobility legend, and it allows you to hide and seek out enemies. And for number 17, it's going to be another similar spot at the Epicenter. You can get into it as any mobility legend and it's a great spot to rat in. Also, a little bonus spot, if you jump down to the left, you can hide in this huge beam which rarely gets checked. This is also accessible by any legend. Coming in at number 18 is an extremely simple one that any legend can access. Shown on the map inside the tunnel, you can hide behind the bins which will rarely get checked. You can also open the bins to make it seem like no one is there. Number 19 is going to be right outside of Big Mount. Towards the edge of the map, it doesn't show you're out of bounds and is an easy spot to get to if you're running from a fight. For our final rat spot, number 20, it's going to be on the mountain in between staging and Harvester. You can get into it as any mobility legend and is a fantastic spot to hide and seek out the enemy. Out of these 20 insane rat spots, comment down below your favorite. Also, if you learned something new, make sure to hit that like button. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. For more Apex content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always, see you in the next one.